Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In this video, we're going back in time to see if we can win the Seattle SuperSonics a ring before they become the OKC Thunder. Alright, so here's the team. We got Gary Payton. He's old, 34 now. Then we have some young guys like Rashad Lewis and Vladimir here. We got guys like Brent Barry, Desmond Mason, Reggie Evans. So this team is not too great. Now let me show you why this is not too bad. Because next season is what is known as one of the best draft classes of all time. We have LeBron, D Wade, Carmelo, Chris Bosh. We got Kyle Korver, Kendrick Perkins. I mean, nobody too good, but this is a very good draft class up top with a very good big four. And our goal is to get at least one of these guys. Obviously, LeBron James would be the goal, but we'd be fine with D Wade and Carmelo. And Chris Bosh wouldn't be exactly who we wanted, but again, Hall of Famer. We would definitely take Chris Bosh as well. So the goal is to kind of be bad this year. So I think maybe at like the halfway point, if we're not where we want to be, I might trade away like Brent Barry. Again, he's 30. He's probably not going to be on the championship team. Gary Payton sadly probably won't be on the championship team, but I might just keep him around because he's Gary Payton. You know, he has to be on the team. But other than that, like nobody on this team is really safe. Rashad Lewis, he could definitely be on the final team. I just don't know what overall he's going to get up to. We can also go ahead here and check the upcoming free agents. We got Tim Duncan, Jason Kidd, Jermaine O'Neal. If the Spurs don't sign Tim Duncan back, that could be a very quick way we can go win a championship. We can go draft one of the top 3 guys and then add him with Tim Duncan, who's only 26 at this point. We might be winning the championship pretty quick, but that's only if Tim Duncan makes it to free agency. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. We're almost to 100 subs, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys hit that sub button. Also, shout out to Preston for becoming a subscriber and commenting on the last video. I'm gonna start doing this new thing where I'm gonna put up a subscriber's comment from the last video, and I'm gonna feature him at the beginning of every video. So if you guys want to be featured in the next video, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe and leave me a comment down below, and there's a chance you might be in the next video. All right, let's get the sim in here. Again, we want to be bad, but we don't want to be too bad, because in 2K usually the worst team never gets the #1 overall pick. We already have some injuries here. I'm not gonna really do too many trades this first year, but yeah, we should be pretty bad. But 2K does not like to give the worst team the #1 overall pick, so maybe for like the 3rd worst team, that's probably where we want to be around. So hopefully we end here at like the 13th, 14th seed in the East, or in the West. 8 and 12, that's a kind of a little bit too good. Again, I might go trade away some of our top guys. 13 and 6, we're only a couple games behind 500. This is not exactly where I thought we would be. Maybe Gary Payton is carrying a little bit. All right, so I think right here I'm gonna go make a trade. I think I'm gonna try and trade Brent Barry away. I'm gonna look just for a 1st-round pick or for a young guy who could develop. I would like another 1st-round pick in this draft if we could get it. Let's see what we got. We got Earl Boykins, not really gonna work. There's a good pick, but it's top 3 protected. Here's another 03 pick from the Celtics, but this one's also top 5 protected. And again, I don't know how good the Celtics are right now, but I'm sure that's not as good as the other pick we could get. There's a 2004 pick, 2006 pick, a couple 05s, another 05, 06, 04, 05. All right, so I think the deal I want to do is for this 03 top 3 protected pick. I don't know how good the Bucks are. Here's their roster. They got Ray Allen, Sam Cassell. So they're probably a middle range team if I had to guess. So I don't think this pick will end up being in the top 3 anyway. But I think this is a deal we're going to do. And now we should be a little worse. And let's keep simming. If we're still pretty good, I might make another trade again. I would kind of like to keep Gary Payton on the team. But again, he's probably not going to be here anyway. So if I want the best chance to win, I would trade Gary Payton, but just because he's Gary Payton and he's a Sonic legend, we're going to keep him around. There we go. We're adding up some losses. Still the 10th seed though, so we might have to trade another player away just to make sure we're really bad. All right, we're at the trade deadline, and I think I'm going to do one more trade. Rashad Lewis is upset. but that's fine because again, he's very young. But I think Desmond Mason, he's only 25, so maybe not him. I mean, I guess we could trade away our starting center, but 380 pluses might be a little bit too good. Again, I'm looking for any, like maybe a first round pick. There's an 06 pick. That's looking like the trade we would do right now. I'd rather have an unprotected pick. An 07 pick. You know what? I think I'm going to take the 07 pick just because we know who is in that draft class, and it would be really cool if we can get him on the team as well. I'm not going to tell you guys who it is, but if you know ball, you know who it is. All right, but this is the only trades we could do, so we're just going to hope that we end up being bad enough. Right now, we are the 11th seed. We're very close, though. Like, we just keep losing a couple games. We'll be right down to the 13th seed. So we're very close to where we want to be. So we should be fine. Right now, in the mock drafts, they have us at 8, taking Chris Kaman. So that's definitely not one of the guys we'd want. But let's just sim here to the All-Star break. See if we have any All-Stars. Gary Payton should probably be an All-Star. Maybe. All right, he's not. But Gary Payton is averaging 20 points a game. And let's just go check on the Bucks as well. Yeah, so they're around the middle. That's kind of where I expected them to be. Let's see where their pick is at. They're at... Oh no, we ended up taking that Hawks pick. So it was from the Bucks, but it was a Hawks pick. So that pick is actually pretty good. That's a 12th pick right now. So we should actually go look at where the Hawks are at. The Hawks are the 11th seed, so they're right around us. So that might be a very good pick we just grabbed. But let's sim to the end of the season, and I'll see you guys there. All right, we're at the end of the season. Tim Duncan won MVP. Let's see if he got a contract extension yet. Because again, he could be one of the guys that we bring in. And he did get a contract extension. So sadly, that idea is off the table. Yao Ming, Rookie of the Year. Archie Perkins, Sixth Man of the Year. Ben Wallace, Defensive Player of the Year. Big Z, Most Improved. And Don Nelson and the Mavs win Coach of the Year. Did Gary Payton end up making an All-NBA team? And he did. So you love to see that. I did give him a 1-year extension. He should regress. So he should be very cheap after next season. And I think that's going to be all that we have. And it is. All right, so obviously we didn't make the playoffs, but at the end of the year there, we did get closer to where we wanted to be. We're actually last in the West. But we don't have the worst record in the league. We're third. That's like almost exactly where we want to be. And then the Hawks were the 11th seed. So they will also be a lottery team. So that pick should be pretty good as well. But obviously we're not in the playoffs. But I'll show you guys our stats if anybody's interested. Again, who knows how many people on this team will actually be on the championship team. It could end up being none of these guys. But there's the stats. Let's sim the playoffs. Let's see who gets the ring. And it will be Stephon Marbury and the Suns. Scottie Pippen's retiring. Chris Dudley retiring. Steve Kerr is retiring. Michael Jordan officially retires. Kind of forget that he played in this time period. But he's actually, you know what? I'm going to stop Michael Jordan from retiring. Let's have him play with LeBron. I'll even stop Scottie from retiring. Let's have them play it against each other. Historic changes if anyone is interested. It's just a bunch of team branding stuff. Nothing too big, no team meetings. But here we go. This is very important. We have the 3rd best odds and the 11th best odds for the #1 overall pick. We'll watch it and see if we can jump up here. Here's our pick. Can we jump up, or are we going to stay at 11? And we will be staying at 11, but that's only our Hawks pick that we got from trading a player away. We still have our top 3 pick. So let's hope we could just stay in that top 3 range, and then we're going to get a player that we really like. And I don't think I'm going to trade up for LeBron if we land like 2 or 3. I could probably trade up for LeBron pretty easily, but I don't want to make it too unrealistic. Like, if I could just go and trade for the #1 pick every year, I could do that, and we could win 18 championships with the SuperSonics. But I'm not going to do that. So whatever pick we get, I think I'm going to stick there unless we fall out of the top 4, which it looks like we are. And no, we're still in the top 3. So we're going to be getting one of the guys we want. Now, which guy is it going to be? Number 3, we're top 2. So we have the chance at LeBron. Are we going to get the #1 pick? And we get number 2. So most likely not going to be LeBron. The Bulls end up with the #1 pick. So they might end up with LeBron right after MJ. They keep Nate McMillan. Now the question is, Do we want Wade or do we want Carmelo? Chicago Bulls, they take D Wade. So the Bulls pass on D Wade, and we are going to be able to get LeBron. That is insane. What a draft. Let's see who's going to be here at number 11. Hopefully someone's still good. We got some trade offers. Let's just look at them real quick. Anything interesting? I might actually trade this pick away. Nothing too interesting right there. I might trade this pick away if there's nobody good here at 11. Kirk Heinrich, it's all right. Yeah, but no one there. I'm going to trade this pick away and try to get some future picks. I'm going to do the same with our second as well. There's no one really too interesting in this draft for me. So if I could get 07s would be the year that I want. There's a couple 07s right there. But even the problem with actually, maybe I should do it earlier. The 05 class, I think, is a little weak. There's a couple good names in that class. I don't remember the 06 class. Is 06 good? I don't remember 06. 05 I know has at least Chris Paul. So I'm going to do a trade with if there's a 05 and 07 here. If anyone that we would know. Mo Williams. Anybody else? Leandro Barbosa. I might take Barbosa. Taking Barbosa. Shout out Kai Cenat if you guys know. But welcome to the team. I don't know what overall he is. But yeah, we get LeBron at 2. That's going to make this a lot easier. Barbosa's only a 69 overall. But let's see who the free agents are, because I hope we have money. Anyone's here. We could should we bring MJ in to play with LeBron? We have 50. Oh wait, no. We only have 1 mil. How is that possible? I gave Gary Payton his extension. Who else? I mean, we already paid Rashard Lewis a lot of money. The rest of these contracts are bad. 5 million for those. Is there anyone here we're interested in, or should I just wait till the next class? Could I already see the upcoming free agents? Upcoming free agents: KG, Marbury, Nash, Gasol. I think I'm going to wait till next year. I don't know who's in this next class, so maybe we'll be bad again. But I don't think I'm going to sign anybody. There's Gilbert Arenas though. Gilbert Arenas is here. So maybe I should get Gilbert Arenas actually. All right, let me. I think actually Gilbert Arenas is there, and he's unprotected. So I think I'm just gonna trade these guys. If teams are gonna give me first round picks, I would keep getting those 07 picks, but I kind of forgot that we're doing this until we become the OKC Thunder. So if I get the 07 picks, we're gonna have like a season of whoever we get. I'm not saying the name yet, just in case it happens. All right, we're almost there. We're at 10 mil. I'm just gonna keep it there. We should be able to get him for this amount of money. He declined it, but again, he has no offers up to this point. Renounce rights on everyone. Will that give us more money? All right, now he has 12 offers. All right, so now we have to go get the money that he wants. See, we're kind of like shipping everyone out. I don't want to get rid of Gary Payton. I really don't. Why is it not letting me offer him this max contract? Why does he want to play for the Heat over us? All right, is there anybody else here? We could get Lamar Odom. Ellen Brand's only 24 years old as well. I don't know why it's not letting me. Oh, I can give him a player option. He's still here. All right, now, okay, he didn't accept those other 2 offers. I don't know why, but we end up getting him. Okay, that was scary, but it ends up working out. Gary Payne, I think I'm just going to move. He stays the same overall. He'll play the 2 for us. I'll just sign some people on some cheap 1-year contracts just to fill out the rotation. And I'll see you guys at the start of the next year. All right, here we are at the end of the season. Here's what the roster's looking like. Gilbert Arenas went up to an 89. Gary Payne went down to an 84. Rashard Lewis is still here at an 84. Or actually 85. Could I move him? He goes to an 84 there. LeBron goes down. Okay, Rashard Lewis is actually going to be our power forward from now on. But we have a pretty good team here. I don't know if this team will actually be too bad. Like, we have a pretty good 4. So we might actually be decent. But then other than that, I kind of like screwed the team over. We're not going to have much money for next year, so the free agents don't even really matter. Let's see if this draft is good. We have Dwight Howard. Now, the question is, do I play in the realism? And, well, first off, let's see how many picks we have. We have 3 first-round picks in next year's draft. Right now, in the mock drafts, they... what picks were they? It was the Spurs. And who was our other pick from? The Pistons. Where are the Pistons at right now in the mock draft? Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. So both teams are pretty good. So none of these picks seem like they're going to be worth too much. But I could probably package them all together to get Dwight Howard. So the question is, should we do that? And then we'll have our players already, and we might be able to win a ring. And we start off the season 3-0. Can we win the ring in year 2? I don't know. But I don't think it's going to happen. I'll see you guys. You know what? We'll go to the trade deadline just in case. And I'll see you guys there. All right, so here we are. We're 2 days out from the trade deadline. We're actually the number 1 seed. So, you know what? I think we're actually going to try and make a move here. And maybe try and win a championship this first year. So we have the Spurs pick. It's not going to be very good. And the Pistons, oh my God, are the Pistons? The Pistons are here as well. So maybe we keep the Pistons pick just in case. But I think I might trade away the Spurs pick. It's not top 3 protected anyway. And maybe one of these lower tier guys to try and maybe get a very good center. And maybe we can win in year 1. Because this team actually is not as bad as I thought. I don't want to go too far in because, again, I don't know if this championship is happening this year. So I don't want to end up trading away these 2 picks if we want to go get Dwight Howard. But if we can get a center here just for this season, then we might have enough money. Chris Anderson is a 75. That's something at least. Right, Thomas here is technically a higher overall. So I think that's the trade we're going to do. And he comes in to be our center. But I would like even someone a little bit higher of an overall than that. Clifford Robinson, is he like that much of an upgrade? Maybe. We'll just do it because it's an overall upgrade. But I don't know. I guess we're keeping the team like this. I don't want to give up too much. But we brought in a guy. Maybe we can win the championship this year. We're going past the trade deadline. We're going to go to the All-Star break. We lost 2 games in a row. I have to remake that trade. Let's go look at the All-Stars. Gilbert Arenas is an All-Star. He's already up to a 91 overall. And that's it. LeBron James is in the dunk contest. Gilbert Arenas is in the 3-point contest. And is LeBron winning Rookie of the Year? He is. He's already putting up 22 points a game. And he's actually in Defensive Player of the Year conversations already. So we're looking pretty good. Obviously, it was very lucky that LeBron fell to 2, but we're in a real good spot here. And again, I might go make the move to Dwight Howard, depending on how much it's going to cost. But we might just win the ring right here. There's another win streak. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. All right, here we are at the end of the year. Jason Kidd, I believe that was someone we could have got. But LeBron James earns Rookie of the Year. Look at his stats: 22 points a game, 7 rebounds, 5.5 assists, a steal and a half, and 2.5 blocks. What a rookie season. 6th Man of the Year, Christian Laettner. Defensive Player of the Year, Ben Wallace. Most Improved, Tony Parker. Coach of the Year is Byron Scott with the Nets. And we actually won GM of the Year. Look at our overalls already. 95 overall with a 97 offense, 93 defense. Any All-NBA players again. LeBron James already on All-NBA second team as a rookie. And Gilbert Arenas comes to Seattle and makes an All-NBA third team. Any defensive teams, there's LeBron, All-Defensive second team. And obviously, he's All-Rookie first team. But we finished as the 3 seed, so we fell off a little bit since the last time I saw you guys. But we're actually only 1 game back from the number 1 seed. So we're pretty good. And let's go look at the Pistons. The Pistons are the 8th seed, so their pick won't be too good. And before we start simming, here's the stats from everybody. LeBron and Gilbert Arenas averaged over 21 points a game. And I did re-sign Gary Payton again. He's getting cheaper every year. He's down to $10 million a year, and then after next season, it should be even cheaper. But here we go. We're going against the Timberwolves. Their team is not very good, except for Kevin Garnett. Overall, we have a much better team. Let's see if we can get out here in the first round. Again, this is technically the first year of me doing a rebuild, and we're going to sweep KG and the Timberwolves in the first round. But now, here's a very hard opponent. We're going against the stacked San Antonio Spurs. They have Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, a very old David Robinson. But let's see if we can beat them. We actually win game 1. Gilbert Arenas dropping 30. And I'm going to shorten the rotation. I'm not going to let off. We won game 1. Can we win game 2? We lose. Gilbert Arenas tried. A bad shooting from Gary Payton. Game 3, we win. Good performance from our 4 guys. Game 4, we lose. It's all tied up. Look at, oh my god. The big threes are hooping. This is the biggest game of the series. Game 5, can we get the win? Not a good first half from us, but can we come back? Good third quarter. Gives us the lead. Up by 4. And it's looking pretty good. And we will win game 5. That's the most important game of the series. Rashard Lewis, 28 points. Can we win at home and move to the Western Conference Finals? Rookie year LeBron, good second quarter. We're looking pretty good right now, but they come back in the third. Just need to play good in the fourth and we can get a win here, but they keep it on and we're going to game 7. Hey, we didn't really expect to be here. We're here a lot sooner than we thought we'd be. If we win this, it's really just very quick improvement. It's a close game right now. Can we bring it real close? I'll hop in if it gets to that point. But they come in with a good amount of buckets right there, and we do get eliminated. But we went 7 games to the 2 seed. We will take that, and they actually end up winning the finals. And we're just going to keep getting better. So that was a pretty good year for us. Now John Stockton, Charles Oakley, Karl Malone, MJ, David Robinson, a lot of good retirements. 4 of them are going to the Hall of Fame. Historic changes. We're adding an expansion team, so that's a little scary. See if we can hopefully keep all our players. But we will have pick 27 and pick 17 in this draft. Head coach Phil Jackson is here. We have the money. We can go get Phil Jackson or Don Nelson. I'm not going to lie, I don't know much about Don Nelson, but he has a lot of badges and 5-star everything. So I'm going to give an offer to him. I'm also going to give an offer to Phil Jackson. And we'll give an offer to... I'll give an offer to Nate McMillan just because he had our team looking pretty good. Do I risk it? I'm risking it. They rejected both of our offers. We probably should have gave him more money. So that just goes to us bringing Nate McMillan back. Welcome back to the team. We're going to lose Vladimir, so we can't keep everybody. Yeah, I could let Gary Payton go. That might be smarter, but I'm not going to. Vladimir ends up being the first person taken, so that sucks. But it's fine. This is going to happen. Now, okay. So I kind of want to trade up for Dwight Howard. Maybe Dwight Howard will fall, though. No, he goes number 1. There's no one else in this draft. Emeka Okafor. I don't really want Luol Deng. All right, maybe we'll trade up here and get Emeka Okafor. I mean, it's nothing great. This is a very valued pick, too. It's definitely not worth all that for Emeka Okafor. They want Rashard Lewis. Definitely not happening. I'm assuming we're going to be good next year, so I'll give them our pick. They want a 2026. They want to give us Darvin Ham. That's funny. 2026 Spurs pick. I'll give them our pick instead. So again, we're assuming we're going to be pretty good. All right, we'll do this pick. We gave up a decent amount for Emeka Okafor, but it's not going to be in the long run too much. I don't know what his overall is, but that's just a player that we can add. He's young. He's at 80 overall, so he's actually the highest overall in the draft. So we will take that. We will definitely take that. We needed a center, and we'll take it. All Right, but now that I know that our team could actually be good next year, I'm gonna go get players that I think are pretty good. We need a backup from pretty much every position. Jared Wallace is an unrestricted free agent. I'm gonna try and get him. We can actually bring all three of these guys in. Hopefully, he doesn't do the salary cap thing to us. All right, well, we got Jared Wallace there. Is that who it gave us? Yes, Jared Wallace is a crazy pickup. Maybe I should just go around and seeing if they, like Jay Williams, but we're not gonna have that much money. Like we keep getting good players that are young and are going to develop here in free agency. So we will definitely take that. So I think we filled out rotation. Let's go to player progression. Again, we're young. Gary Payton's going to get worse. He's down to an 81. But Gilbert Arenas is a 91 now. And LeBron is already up to a 90. So we're kind of right there. Jared Wallace did not take a jump like I really hoped he would. We have Emeka Okafor. We have draft picks. Let's see who's in this next draft. Again, we only have a couple more years. But again, LeBron's going to be very good. Gilbert Arenas is going to be real good. We got our core, and we should have even more money next year because Gary Payton's going to be off his $10 million contract. Oh yeah, this is the Chris Paul year. And Darren Williams, Raymond Felton, Lou Will. So no one really too good. So who do we have on the team? See, this might be the time to ship Gary Payton away. But I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. He still wants 8. Okay. I think I'm going to do it. I don't really want to, but he's an 81 and he's not Rashard Lewis. He's still going to want a lot of money next season. I don't really want to keep him on the books, and this is a good time to get his contract out. All right, so I think Ron Artest is going to be the guy we go after here. The money works out, and we have picks. We have 2 2025 picks. Which again, I'm not really interested in this class. So I'll give, oh no, that was a second round pick. So we actually only have 1 2025 first round pick. Now 2006, is 2006 good? I don't know, but I'm going to give up our late picks like 2009. I think we become the Thunder by then. That's not really too valuable. Same with the 2008 pick. Either we're the Thunder by then or it's really close. So 3 first round picks don't get it done. Maybe 2 more seconds would get it done for us. No, so we're gonna have to throw another pick in. The Hornets pick. Let's give up our 2007 pick. They still say no. Could we get it done with a second? We get it done with 1 more second, and we bring in Ron Artest. So now the starting lineup is pretty much set. We have Gerald Wallace. Have some decent guys off the bench. No one amazing. I might just go ahead and try and upgrade them through the trade finder. There's Darko. And Darko actually interests me a little bit. I'm going to make that trade. I don't know what Darko gets up to, but that's an interesting trade right there. Maybe I'm going to keep Darko until at least the trade deadline. Because I wonder what his development is like. Could I get a solid player, though? There was a 75 I saw. I'll just do the 75 deal. Or Trent Hassel. And I think this is the lineup we're going to go with. This team should be good. Let's look at the system proficiency. Our actual best is perimeter centric. So I probably should have brought in that perimeter centric. You know what? I think I'm just going to keep balance because everyone else will kind of improve. Let's go through the first week. We start off 3-0 again. So another very good start. And again, we're going to keep progressing. So I'm going to kind of go through the season fast. I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. All right, so we ended up being extremely good. We're 41-45 at the All-Star break. So I just simmed through the trade deadline. Let's go to the standings. Utah is second, and they are 8.5 games behind us. Let's go look at the All-Star participants, see if we have any. Gilbert Arenas is there. No LeBron, surprisingly. There's a lot of duos here. Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, Shaq and Kobe, Steve Nash and Dirk. But no Gilbert Arenas and LeBron. Kind of confusing there. But yeah, we're pretty good. Let's look at the award races. Gilbert Arenas and LeBron are 1 and 2 in the MVP race. LeBron being in the MVP race, but isn't an all-star. Doesn't really make sense. Emeka Okafor is decent. He's 4th in the Rookie of the Year. And that looks like it's probably going to be it. We're extremely good. We're 41-45. I doubt we break the all-time record. I don't know what it is at this point. Well, actually, I do. This is the Bulls. They went 72-10. So I don't know if we're going to beat that. But we're extremely good. And we're coming up to when I was actually... No, we're not. I was going to say we're finally going to be when I'm born, but that will be after the season. I will officially be born. So can we get a ring before I'm born? Maybe that should be the title of the video. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and let's see if we can break a record. All right, here we are. We are 71-9. We just have to win one of these games to tie the record. Win both, we will have the record and technically be tied with the Warriors, which hasn't happened yet in the sim. But this is for the best record of all time. Can we win at least one of the games? We lose one. Okay, we tie the Bulls. LeBron wins MVP in year 2. Here are his stats. Insane. We got very lucky there. Dwight Howard, Rookie of the Year. Devin Harris, 6th Man of the Year. Yao Ming, Defensive Player of the Year. Jay Williams, Most Improved. And Nate McMillan, Coach of the Year. We got LeBron on All-NBA First Team. I thought we were going to have Gilbert Arenas. We don't. LeBron on All-Defensive First Team. And Emeka Okafor ends up being on All-Rookie Second Team. So, yep, we were obviously the 1 seed. Here are the stats. LeBron and Gilbert Arenas both putting up 25 plus. Rashard Lewis, 20 plus. Ron Artest, 14. Had a down year, but our team was absolutely insane. We should easily be able to go win the championship here. We're going against the Warriors here. They have Jason Richardson, Mike Dunleavy, Antoine Jameson. Can we sweep them? We're up 3-0, and we get through 4-0. Now we will be going against the Timberwolves again, I believe. I think we beat them, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we beat them, then lost to the Spurs, who, by the way, lost to the Timberwolves. So we won't have to rematch against them. Can we go back-to-back sweeps? We actually lose a game. I don't know who just got injured there. LeBron got injured, but he's playing through it, so he should be fine. I think it also said that he was averaging 35 points a game. All right, 3-2. Let's shorten the rotation. Let's not play around. Go to an 8-man. LeBron's averaging 33 points a game. Let's not force a game 7. Let's get through. And we do. In game 6, LeBron drops 29 points. And now we're going against the 6th seed Denver Nuggets. They have Sean Marion, Nene, Marcus Camby. This should be a sweep. If any team is a sweep, it should be this one. 2-0, 3-0. LeBron's fully healthy. 4-0. And we are in the championship. And we're going against the 76ers. They have Allen Iverson. But just like real life, they don't really have him a lot of help. They have Jamal Crawford, who I'm assuming is old at this point. No, this is actually 25-year-old Jamal Crawford. So no, not old at all, actually. Prime Jamal Crawford, I guess. But we should win this series. They actually take a game. 2-2. That's very scary. We're going to shorten the rotation again. Ron Artest is cold, and he's not happy. He wants to do more things with his career, even though we're in the championship. I guess we're simcasting. This is insane. There's no way this team should beat us. Very good first half. Very big lead. Looks like we're going to pull this game through. And we do. This is for all the marbles in Philly. Let's not go to a game 7. Let's get the ring here. And we will get the ring. We win the championship. LeBron wins Finals MVP. We have successfully done another challenge on this channel. So make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. But I'm actually going to keep going. And I'm just going to go real quick. LeBron's going to keep getting better. Gilbert Arenas is going to keep getting better. Emeka Okafor should also keep getting better. So I'm not going to do too many more trades or anything. I'm probably just going to draft. And then I'm just going to sim. And let's see how many more championships we can win before we go to the Thunder. So I'll see you guys probably at the beginning of next year. So here's the roster going into year number 3 technically. Technically year number 4, I guess, but that first year didn't really count. Gilbert Arenas is up to a 95. LeBron's up to a 95. Micah Okafor up to an 82. No one else really got better, but again, our team is insane. We should go win the ring. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. All right, here we are at the end of the season. LeBron back-to-back MVP. Here's all the other stuff. LeBron wins Defensive Player of the Year as well with 2. I just looked at his stats: 2 steals and 2 blocks. That is insane. We ended up winning 67 games this year. Not as good as last year, but we had a couple injuries during the season. LeBron's All-NBA first team. There's Gilbert Arenas, All-NBA second team. And Ron Artest and LeBron all defensive first team. So we're looking pretty good. We should be able to go back-to-back here. 10 games behind us was the Timberwolves. Here's the stats for you guys. And let's see if we can go back-to-back here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to shorten the rotation to an A-man, and we're just going to see if we can roll through the playoffs and win back-to-back. We might have made a dynasty here in Seattle. Can we get out of here in 5? We do. Now we're going to go against the 4 seed Houston Rockets. And we will sweep them. Golden State again. No, we're going to go against the Lakers. They still have Shaq and Kobe. They do. It's an older Shaq, though. They actually win game 1. It's a little scary. Okay, they win back-to-back games on the road. Don't like to see that. Shorten the rotation. Okay. 3-0. Shaq and Kobe might be too much. All right, come back. You know what? Let's shorten the rotation even more. Go to a 6-man. Play all the stars. Come back. There's back-to-back games. Can we force game 7? We can't. The Lakers do go to win the ring. Shaq and Kobe get another ring. At this time, they have 4 championships. We could probably go get more rings, but we didn't go back-to-back, so I'm probably going to end the video there. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. And remember, there's a chance if you guys subscribe and leave a comment down below, you will be featured in the next video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.